alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Sohail and you are watching Arakan Times Daily English News. Today is Wednesday, 5th February 2025. Today's news headlines: 100 Rohingya trafficked by the terrorist Arakan army stranded at sea near Mongdo. Rohingyas forbidden from returning to downtown Mongdo by terrorist Arakan army AA. Details of today's news. Rohingya from Mutidong Township, Arakan State are being trafficked by the terrorist Arakan Army AA to Mongdo Township. They are transported by vehicles and handed over to Chauleka village administration group, which then arranges for their illegal passage to Bangladesh. Similarly, some are being trafficked from Mongdo to Malaysia via Punajang in a systematic effort to expel them from the country. Reports indicate that the trafficked Rohingya are now stranded at sea. In the 3 days from 1st February to 3rd February, over 100 Rohingya, including young children, pregnant women, men and elderly individuals, were taken from Mutidong by the terrorist Arakan Army AA members. Each person was charged 1.5 million kyats and transported to Chauleka village in Mongdo using passenger trucks. They were then handed over to Maulana Massoud from Minglaji village, who collected an additional 1 lakh kyats per person as a tax before passing them on to a human trafficking syndicate operating in Chauleka, said a source familiar with the situation. The trafficking syndicate then transferred them to smugglers known as Coup boatmen. These smugglers demanded an additional 6 lakhs Myanmar kyats per person for the seas crossing. The trafficked individual who had already paid the terrorist Arakan Army AA members 1.5 million kyats each assumed they would be taken directly to Bangladesh. However, when they were asked for another 6 lakh kyats, many could not afford it. Those who failed to pay were detained by the smugglers while others managed to cross. The terrorist Arakan Army AA has reportedly formed a new 6-member trafficking network in Mongdo, including village administrators. The group consists of O Ajimullah, village administrator of Chauleka; Akramuluddin, deputy administrator of Chauleka; Maulana Massoud, religious scholar from Minglaji; Shabiullah, prominent religious figure; Hafiz Ataur Rahman, Choming. A trafficking victim described the processes. The terrorist Arakan Army AA members bring Rohingyas from Mutidong to Mongdo by truck. Maulana Massoud, along with village administrators U Ajimullah and Akramuddin, collect taxes on behalf of terrorist Arakan Army AA members before handing the victim over to smugglers. The smugglers then charge additional fees before sending them to Bangladesh. A Rohingya activist speaking to due to arbitrary arrest by the terrorist Arakan Army AA, many young Rohingya are desperately trying to flee abroad. Some terrorist Arakan Army AA members are exploiting this by engaging in human trafficking. Recently in Mutidong, terrorist Arakan Army AA members, in collaboration with their local contacts, have openly carried out trafficking operation. Some terrorist Arakan Army AA members forcibly displace people from their villages. Others charge hefty fees to transport them to Mongdo, and another group profits by charging additional fees for their passage to Bangladesh. Terrorist Arakan Army AA is making money while systematically driving young Rohingya out of the country under a new deceptive scheme, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. It has been reported that the terrorist Arakan Army AA held a meeting with the Rohingya village administrators and decided to prohibit Rohingyas from returning to their original villages in downtown Mongdo, Arakan State, Myanmar. On February 2, the terrorist Arakan Army AA held an internal meeting with its members and village administrators, during which they finalized their decision not to allow Rohingya to return to downtown Mongdo. During the meeting, the terrorist Arakan Army AA also stated that no Muslim can stay inside downtown Mongdo. All residents of the area must be Rakhine or Hindu. As a result, Rohingya residents of Ward 1, 2, 3 and 4 are not permitted to return to their original homes. The terrorist Arakan Army AA reportedly has no plan to allow their return. Additionally, the terrorist Arakan Army AA stated that the Rohingya residents of Kanyindang, Mongni and 4 Mile villages are completely prohibited from returning to their original homes, as per orders from high-ranking officials of the Arakan Army AA. The Arakan Times team members are heartily thanksgiving to those who are daily watching, sharing and doing like comments to the news uploaded on YouTube channel and Facebook pages.